I'll take a bullet for you. Huh. Oh. Oh. Did he get you?
You're a freak.
Oh.
I'm out.
Hello, Film Geeks, and welcome to another episode of the Film Geeks. Remember, you gotta subscribe, comment, like, follow us on Twitter at the Film Geeks. Take it away.
With what?
Continue the review.
Today we'll be reviewing 22 Jump Street.
22.
That's actually 4.
But it's a 2 and a 2.
No, dude. Oh, no wonder you felt that was cool.
Anyways, this movie stars Channing Tatum, who is a thumb. His face looks like a thumb. Jonah Hill.
What?
Ice Cube.
And other people.
Other people that are like
No
Queen
one-
Latifah.
Queen Latifah had a cameo in it, but yeah, no one else is really famous in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know her name, but the girl from Workaholics. If you any Workaholic fans
The
out
blonde
there,
chick.
the blonde chick. I think she's the secretary in that show. She's in this movie. She's wicked funny.
Yeah. So this story is the continuation of 21 Jump Street, which is the adaptation of the television show starring Johnny Depp, where
And some other guy.
some other guy.
We're really good at names.
And this story sees, what are their names? Janko and Smith.
Mm-hmm. Or Brad and Doug.
Brad and Doug.
Is there
Going to college. Them two sons of bitches are going to college. I just do my Ice Cube impression. Anyways, they go to college to do the exact same thing that they did in high school. Find the drug, get rid of it.
No, it's find the supplier, find the dealer, stop the spread. See, that was a better Ice Cube.
Okay. And,
It was.
I mean, there wasn't a lot I didn't like about this movie. It was a fun summer comedy. And what about you?
I thought it was as great as the first one. And if it's just a funny movie. Like, it has heart in there, it's got comedy, but it's not like an amazing movie. It's a funny movie. It's a comedy that makes you laugh. We were like the only ones laughing in the theater.
It was
Except our
so
friends.
awkward. There were like 20 people in the theater.
Yeah.
And the 5 of us were just laughing
There was 4 of
hysterically
us.
in the back row.
There's 4 of us.
I'm sorry.
There's 4 of us.
My imaginary friend was there.
We talked about it. He's really bad at math. It was just overall a good film. I love Jonah Hill and was funny as always. Channing Tatum he's funny. He's just that like
He's the more serious kind of.
yeah, and he's also like the big tough guy who like tries to act dumb. That kind of is funny, but I think he could do better than that.
I think their chemistry was awesome though.
Hey, ab chemistry, bitch.
Covalent bonds.
You're a butt muncher.
There was one thing I didn't like about this movie. It was like they're pretending to be brothers, Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, and they keep running into all these like twins and brothers from at their college. Or
You ran into one.
but then the Ghost's bodyguards were twins too.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's twins again.
Oh.
It was just an ongoing joke that wasn't that funny.
It was 2 jokes.
Yeah, well, whatever. I didn't like...
Bad at math.
I didn't like the whole twin concept. I think brothers are fine because they're not playing twins, are they? They're a couple years apart, right?
Well, they're both freshmen, so I'm guessing, like...
But what, in 21 Jump Street, wasn't one of them, like, held back a couple years?
I think that's what they
Held
said about
back.
Channing Tatum's character, because Channing Tatum looks old. No, one of them, I don't know.
I think it was supposed to be Channing Tatum's character, but they swapped.
Oh, they did swap.
Something like that. But, the movie itself was wicked funny. I mean, there were a bunch of things, if you like, didn't catch it, it was over in a second. It's like, he was talking during the movie, and they're walking...
That's a lie. It was someone else.
they're walking into the new church, and
headquarters, yeah.
Ice Cube's office is like a glass wall in the middle of everything, and Jonah Hill goes, "Wow, look at that! It's like a cube made of ice." And he didn't catch it, and I'm like, that was probably one of the funniest things in the movie. I loved that. And it was.
He's been talking about it for like 24 hours. It's actually kind of getting annoying. Every 5 minutes, hey, it's a cube made of ice. I'm like, so funny.
I thought it was hysterical. Because the movie knew what it was. It took everything that was good about the first movie and then just made it awesome in the second one.
Everything is awesome.
That's the Lego movie.
Everything is cool.
By the same directors.
What do you think I started singing? Everything is awesome. I don't know the words.
Are you done? And it's when you're part of a team. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I liked, throughout the story, I was sitting wasn't sitting next to this guy, but I was sitting next to other people, and I was talking to them like, oh my god, is it this guy, is it this guy? Because throughout the whole movie, they make you think it's this one person, and then it's not, and then you think it's this person, but it's not, and then you think it's this, that, and that, and then finally they reveal who it is in the end, and you're just like, oh my god, I did not see that coming. And I love how, like, throughout the whole story, they're just like, just do exactly what you did before. And then halfway through the movie, they realize it's not the exact same case. It's completely different. You can't just go do the exact same thing you did. You have to keep trying. You have to try different ways.
You gotta break through the ceiling. Break through the ceiling.
It's a joke from the movie, and again, stop. And I love, and towards the end of the movie, they had a bunch of cameos of the characters from the last movie, like that black girl who worked at 21 Jump Street. I thought she was wicked. She was funny in the first one. She just like it was there every once in a while. And she would say funny lines, and then the nerds from the first movie, they work for 22 Jump Street now. So I just thought it was funny. I like those concepts. Go.
Something else I really, really liked is a lot of people have been saying that it felt the same as the first movie, which I thought was, I could kind of see where they're coming from because it's the same kind of humor and everything. I don't think they changed the humor that they use, but it was, I felt it was completely different. But you too, right?
Well, not like completely different, but like it wasn't exactly the same, but
it was like I feel like this one was juicier than the other one.
What the
Do you not feel the same way about that?
I don't even know how to answer that question. It was so much juicier. Like, what?
I felt more involved in this one than the first
Say
one.
Say that the first one. I also just felt like in this movie, one okay part was like, they basically just flipped the roles of like Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Like, in the first one, Jonah Hill was the cool guy in high school, and Channing Tatum was like
the nerd.
Yeah. And then they flipped it in this one. Channing Tatum was like this rock star, and Jonah Hill like cried a lot.
Yeah, I was like, Jonah Hill, just get over yourself.
He has separation issues, definitely. And he wore a scarf at one point in the movie, and I couldn't handle it.
I forgot something I didn't like about the movie, right? The college's library is in like this creepy dark alley, and it's like in the basement of a building. It's like, that's so sketchy.
Well, that's why. Because it's supposed to be no one goes to libraries anymore.
Yeah, but a college's library is not hidden away in the basement.
I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it actually wasn't the library. I feel like it's just where they like store books. I didn't feel like that was a library. Because where's the librarian? Where is she? I didn't see her.
Maybe it's after hours.
It was dark in there.
Yeah, and it was convenient how the lights flashed when something cool would happen.
You pick holes in everything.
Yeah.
Just let it happen.
The littlest things.
All the time. Like, oh, why the light go on? Just so we can see the characters. Okay?
No, the light was just like randomly flashing. It was weird. Alright, anyways. Overall, I thought this movie was outstanding. I mean, it was probably the best summer comedy I've seen in a while, and I think it was better than 21 Jump Street. That's my overall impression. How about you?
I believe 21 Jump Street was better because maybe give this a couple months or a year, because I believe this one wasn't as quotable as the first one, because all the time me and my friends talk, we're just like, yeah, F chemistry, bitch, or like, F you, fuck you, side, or all that. We say like all the lines from the movie because like it's so quotable, and you can just say it all the time. This one's funny, but it's just like I forget some of the jokes already.
Well, you kind of have to watch it a couple times.
Yeah, but after the first time I watched 21 Jump Street, I like knew all the lines. I thought that movie was awesome, but this one, I liked this one. I didn't not enjoy it. It was an awesome, funny comedy. Like, probably gonna be the best comedy of the summer, but I just enjoyed the first one better.
I think Tammy will be better.
I think Melissa McCarthy is like one of my
Or
favorites.
Sex Tape.
Nah, I don't know. I like Melissa McCarthy a lot. I love The Heat. The Heat was my favorite comedy last year.
Alright, so 22 Jump Street, 1 out of 10.
You go first.
I'm gonna give it a
first.
strong 9 out of 10.
Same for me. 9 out of 10.
Okay. And before we go, we do have one little bit of news. Take it away.
Because of my schedule and work and all this, I'm going... Justin... Should I say your name?
I don't care.
Justin, he's going to be running this channel from now on. Maybe if I have time, I'll come back and do some big reviews, but he'll be mostly taking over. I'll be producer, though, guys. I'm still going to be the producer. I'll be the producer and, like, edit all the videos and upload them, but I just, like, don't... I'm not as good as this as him, as you can tell. This is what he wants to do for, like, the rest of his life. I want to be a film director, so my goal this summer is to, like, write a script and then eventually make a movie, so maybe you'll review it.
Cool.
That's what I'm kind of focused on this
Can I
summer.
star in it too?
I'd rather put forks in my eyes than watch you act. So yeah, but I'm still going to be watching all of his videos, and you should all watch them too. I'm supporting this guy. This guy's my best friend. And maybe for big movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, I'll come back.
TMNT.
TMNT.
I'm not letting him not.
I love TMNT, so definitely that one. But I'm not, this isn't goodbye, but like, he's better. I watched his other videos when I couldn't watch them. He's better. He's way better at it than me. You see, you talking in this video, I was just like, it's good. And he's like going into all these details. I'm just like, I'm not good at this. So, this isn't goodbye, but I'll see you guys soon. And, yeah.
So don't forget, you gotta follow me on YouTube. Me on YouTube.
It's called subscribe.
Subscribe to me on YouTube. Subscribe to me. Oh no, it's follow me on Twitter. And then like, comment, everything below. Thank you, Film Geeks. See you next time.
I'll miss you.